Time to bring out the KV-4 on its favourite map, Ruinberg. So it's a tier 9 match, but the enemy tier 9s are absolutely terrible. In fact, the entire enemy team is absolutely terrible. Ours is not very good either, but at least they have us. So, obviously I'm taking this thing to town. There's nowhere else to take a KV-4. The game seems to be running a little stuttery. So instead of going to the corner in the plaza, I decide I'll take this corner instead, or this street rather, just because it's less exposed. If you go to the corner in front to the plaza, quite often you'll get shot across from G1, as well as anything in F1, F2, which is not something I really wanted when there's tier 9s in the match. So I push up on this corner. I make a mistake here. I really should have been side scraping. I mean, these guys are bad, but even bads get lucky. I'm just kind of very carelessly rolling out in front of their guns at this point. It was not something I should have been doing. Bad shot on my part. So you can see here, I finally realised, yeah, I should really side scrape this and just stop being lazy. I'm not sure what that shot was at all. It appeared to go through the wall, and I think it was Primal's shot, but who knows. So Primal is behind me engaging these guys. I battleship out again because I'm terrible at this game. See, we got 3 heavy tanks out in the field holding them up pretty well. So we've got to get town worked over while they're holding the field. These IS-3s are rather bad. In fact, all those guys are rather bad. If they pushed out into us, they could have probably killed the AMX and then came for myself and Primal, got in behind our ball with heavies in F2 there. So I decide to push across since it's obvious I won't get shot through the F line. 54E1's looking down the wrong street and gets double tapped by myself and Primal. Then I roll up on this IS-3 and leave him for my teammates to handle wide and move out this way. Now there's the enemy M103. He's not quite sure what he's doing. If only I hadn't hit that slight bump in the road there, I would have probably penned him through the side of this turret. But these things happen. RNG throws my shot under his tank. Would have been nice to get a tracking shot on him there. That would have gone through his side armor as well. So I'm looking for shots on the IS-3, but it's not happening. The M103 is wised up and pulled back behind cover. I go for the Cupola, but the 107 is not enormously accurate. It is very long barreled, but it's not really a sniping gun. Our IS-6 charges in without waiting for support, and very quickly gets his shit wrecked. While he's got the M103 out and distracted, I managed to get a shot into him. And then I pincer in on this IS-3 with R112. Other IS-3 goes to handle the 103 while I handle this IS-3. See me aiming at the flat sides, not the over track hole where the space armor is, because those can bounce even this gun. He doesn't know where to aim, so he's just shooting my tracks. KV-4 is very good for that kind of thing. And our IS-6 starts trying to shit talk me because apparently it's my fault he suicided his tank in front of an Arty, a tier 9 heavy, and a tier 8 heavy. while he was already missing hit points. It's definitely my fault as, you know, one of the 3 competent players on this team. My fault that he charged in alone like he seems to regularly, judging by his win rate. Incredible. It's just complete lack of self-awareness these bad players have. If they fuck up and make a mistake, it's your fault. If you fuck up and make a mistake, you know, it might be the only mistake you've made for the last 100 games, but they will call you out on it. And if you dare do the same thing to them, you're a stat padder, a seal clubber, no life fake stats loser. What else? The pubs come up with the best excuses. They blame everyone except themselves for their fuck ups. And basically, don't be like that guy. If you fuck up, own your mistake, learn from it. He should learn not to suicide a fucking IS-6 into an M103, an M12, and an M4043 and a IS-3. That's what he should learn, but he won't because it was my fault apparently.